what it means to be a case for breath. Spread my wings, I can soar up above. I can dig through the mud. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you would take a look. If you should forward, you see let that be pressure to push. If you look the other way, know that there's no going back. The other way's not necessarily just an easier path, and that's so eager to pass. I never pass the blunt. If I were you, I'd get my own. The basic math is just gone. I've never asked another for a favorite task or a fund. I've never even asked no where's the bathroom. You know I blow Espanol. Be microscopic. It's just me, but with miniature. Barely a speck on the carpet where no one can bother, where no one can argue. No way for shots to be administered. I'm vibrant like the ocean. When my tide hits, get your bolts in. I'm quite seismic in proportion. Someone wisely should've warned them on whatever I want. Are you clever or not? I can wonder whether my head is severed or not. I got a melody, not a fucking felony plot. Not trying to sell you a lot. Don't mind the celebrity stalk. I got a debt in Dubai. I'ma let her just talk. You know what brother she hawk. You know what better the chalk. You know what gather the flock. You know what settle the score. You know what let out a roar. You know what weather the storm. You know what back my shit up. Big fangs for teeth. Unless I change my steed. Unless I reperceive, I can just blame the weed. We can reframe the scene. It's all the fame I need. It's like a brand new breed. It's like a plant from a seed. It's like a grain to wish. A bulging slant to this. That you can solve the risk of every result, but it fits. I should've known better and be the first one to admit. You know I do the same for you. Make the right choice and quit. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. I like to be an octopus. They're quite impressive. I like to have tentacles and fish in my digestive. I like to just flap around and use water for leverage. I like a nice beverage. The wine to make me hemorrhage. I like some referendum here. Everything offends me. We're building it like Tetris. You wish you never met this. Only certain people get this. I murder all the rest. Trick you're on my checklist. What if you were me and had to do with you? I bet you wouldn't make it. You know what? Bet you wouldn't act like that if you felt how I feel. Ooh, whoa, so what? Now where do we go from here with it all on the table? Ooh, whoa, what's this much? Is it too much? No, I do that. You're truly capable. Full of all the strength it takes. But first the fancy chicks. I throw some fancy fakes and then advance with eggs. If I could clean the slates. If I could re-erase. If I could rearrange. If I could only just face. If I had lacked a step. If I had staggered and effed. If for dramatic effect. If I had racked some chips. If I was cashing in. If I was smashing twins. If I was patenting hits. You wouldn't talk so much shit. I got the perfect approach to keep me stuck in the loop. They wanna know what it is. But I'm unnerved on my stoop. I gotta do it for me. Well, I don't know what it's for. And I don't know where it's going. We might be nowhere near shore. Keep going's got my vote. Alternative is to sink. I gotta keep it afloat. So fuck what else you might think. Give it my heart and my soul. You said it made your ears bleed. It's kind of part of it though. Except she wasn't feeling. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch perspectives. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch. Maybe you'd switch perspectives.